When you dream, dream big. 5 words spoken by a woman who today is an inspiration to female footballers all around the world, Nadia Nadim.
It doesn't matter what you've been through, who you are, where you're going. Everyone gets it. So when you get it, use it as a fuel for your dreams. Use it to dream, and when you dream, dream big.
In the world of Messi and Ronaldo, Nadia Nadim might not be a household name, but her story will be passed on for generations as myth and folklore. Herat, a violent and chaotic province in the war-torn country of Afghanistan. In 1988, amidst all the chaos and anarchy, Nadia Nadim was born to Rabbani Nadim, an Afghan National Army general, and Hamida Nadim. Little did this girl know that her childhood would be plagued by political violence, a lack of freedom and basic human rights, and constant uncertainty. At the age of just 11, Nadia received the devastating news of the demise of her father. It was believed that he was killed by the Taliban. Amidst this tragedy, the family of 6 women started planning their escape to London. Afghanistan was not a safe place to stay without a father. What other option did they have? They could either leave or stay and die. Nadia and her family reached Italy through Pakistan using forged passports. With dreams of seeing Big Ben, the family further embarked for London. On their arrival, all they could see were trees. This place looked nothing like the London they imagined or had ever heard of. They'd been dropped off in Scandinavia, somewhere in Denmark. Nadia lived in a refugee camp for 6 months, and that's where Nadia Nadim, the footballer, was born. Nadia, along with her 2 sisters, started playing soccer in their free time. Though she recalls that her first memory of football was with her father in their backyard, where he showed her how to kick the ball around, something she would often dream of. Her dreams eventually turned bigger as she soon started to dream of playing at the highest level, and at the age of 17 she finally saw doors open for her when she was offered her first official contract. From kicking the ball around with her sisters at the refugee camp to playing for local Danish clubs like B52 Aalborg and Viborg, Nadia Nadim started making her name in Danish football. Undeterred by her origins, the growing void of not having a nationality motivated her to do even better. Nadia was not eligible to apply for Danish citizenship until she turned 18, and once her citizenship was granted, FIFA eligibility rules denied her from playing as she wasn't a resident of 5 years in Denmark after turning 18. But the Danish Football Association came to her rescue, persuading FIFA to make an exception for Nadia. In the 2009 Algarve Cup, Nadia finally made her national team debut. The forward had completely repaid the trust Denmark had in her by becoming a prolific goal scorer for the red and white. Nadia's professional club career started in 2014 when she joined the National Women's Soccer League club, Sky Blue FC. She scored 7 goals and registered 3 assists in 6 games.
My first game that I played against Portland in Portland. So I was with New Jersey, yeah, and I saw the stadium like sold out. I think it was like 20 something people. And the atmosphere, I was getting goosebumps, even like, they were against us. And every time you touch the ball, they're like, boo. And I'm like, I love this place.
She went on to extend her contract with the New Jersey team for the next season as well. Nadia was traded to Portland Thorns FC, where she finished the season as the team's top scorer with 9 goals in 20 games and won the NWSL Shield. The following season, she was instrumental in the team finishing 2nd in the league and their victory in the NWSL Championship. Her rags to riches story still building like her hunger for greatness. The dream of traveling to the United Kingdom was finally fulfilled at the age of 29 when Nadia signed for Women's Super League side Manchester City in 2017. It wasn't really a difficult choice for Nadia to join the pioneer of women's football. At City, she registered a total of 7 goals and 1 assist in 22 appearances in all competitions. Despite being at the peak of her powers, life in Manchester was not all rosy, which led Nadia to stating her displeasure at the club and requesting for a transfer a year later. But her European dreams were far from over. Nadia signed for the French giants Paris Saint-Germain in 2019, where she had another successful stint, scoring 22 goals in 47 appearances. She was honoured with the vice-captaincy of the club in the 2019-20 season.
I loved the US. I was there for 3 years, 3 seasons. everything about the country, the people, the football, the way, you know, they promote the game, the way the game is.
In 2021, another opportunity came knocking for Nadia to return to the US, where she had ignited her footballing career. Nadia was making a return to the NWSL after 4 years, where she signed with Racing Louisville and continues to play today. Her inspirational journey and influence are not just limited to soccer. Nadia Nadim is also known for her philanthropy. She believes that she knows the value of helping a person when they have no hope. In fact, she sees herself as the living example of it. Nadia attended medical school at Aarhus University in Denmark.
So yeah, I'm going to be a doctor, 100%. You know, I've done 5.5 years, so there's no way back. But I don't think that's just because of my career. I think that's just a human being.
And in January 2022, Nadia Nadim, the footballer, became Dr. Nadia Nadim with a specialization in reconstructive surgery.
I want to obviously give back because I know the value of small helps that is going to affect and build the person that you're trying to help, you know. So people that have helped me, it might be a bit little stuff or maybe smiled or said something. I know how much impact it had on me and the person that I became. So I want to do the same.
Having worked with a plethora of NGOs and participating in voluntary work, Nadia is committed to making a difference. UNESCO recently partnered with her for their campaign, Her Education, to empower girls around the world to follow their dreams. Nadia, who speaks 11 languages fluently, was ranked number 20 in Forbes' list of the most powerful women in international sports. Her endorsement deal with Nike in 2017 made her the first female football player from Denmark to be represented by the brand. That just goes to show, doesn't matter which country you were born in, only matters which country you belong to. Nadia Nadim's journey is nothing short of inspirational. Her story of fighting against all odds to achieve greatness cannot be understated. Nadia is perhaps someone who has more insight than most people when it comes to understanding other cultures, religions, languages, and even humanity. Not only is she a role model for young women to take up football, but she's also a beacon of hope for women all around the world searching for freedom. She's living proof there are no limits in both football and humanity. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to receive more such inspirational stories from Sportskeeda Football.